Tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. Hello, guys, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Let's jump into what is still trending. That got people speaking. Howard, that was Alan Dershowitz. He was the former lawyer to Epstein, and he is coming out. He is telling us something. He is saying something at the wrong time because the MAGAs, they are out turning against the president. You heard me right. The MAGAs are finally getting it. At least that's what people are saying. Even President Donald Trump, he did not want nobody to talk about this.
Still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a
It is Michael Rubio face for me. The way he was looking at the president, he just got caught in the middle of something he did not want to get in the middle of. With the way he is sitting and with the way he is acting. Looking at President Donald Trump like, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? Yes, even President Donald Trump do not want this news to be on the news anymore. He want this news to be out, never to be talked about again. But guess what? The MAGAs are speaking up.
Do you believe that DOJ and FBI right now, with the guys who we're all close to, Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, do you think they have any credibility left to pursue this?
No, and I'll tell you exactly why, Steve, because in 2016, we trusted the plan with Trump. But now Trump has become the deep state. The exact thing we voted him in.
Why do you say he's become the deep state?
What is more deep state than covering up for pedophiles? Why would you go to that island? Why? Tell me, why would you go to that island?
It's insulting our intelligence. Like, obviously the intelligence community is trying to cover it up. Obviously the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something changed because they ran on this idea of exposing it all. All these guys had great ideas. Cockeyed Cash, Dan Bongino.
He had clips, dog. He had bars.
He was ready to tear it all down. He was ready to tear down the entire FBI office.
Shut down the Hoover building day one. Them bitch still standing.
And then he goes on Joe Rogan and he's like, listen, do you think if I had it, I wouldn't share it with you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I do believe that 100%. Especially when you're staring at me like this, telling me that.
How cockeyed is he? You says a few times. Can we get a photo of him really
Once
quick?
you protect pedophiles, you are the most cockeyed person in the entire world. I never called him cockeyed Cash before this.
He couldn't see all the other people raping the children. He could only see Epstein.
He's just staring at the bridge of his nose. I don't see anything over here. I watched all 3,000 hours of footage.
Maybe I'm wrong on this, but you keep talking about this Epstein. They keep talking about this Epstein list. I got the list on my desk. Now they're saying nothing happened. So one of two things, in my mind, is it possible. One, you're covering it up. Or two, nothing really happened, and you exploited the rape of thousands of children to get your man elected. So which one do you want here?
The timing of it,
come on,
just seems...
Come on.
It seems like I'll take how do we get the attention off of Epstein for 500, please, Alex.
I hope this story breaking today isn't just a cover story or diversion from the giant fiasco with the FBI and DOJ doing a 180 on Epstein.
So that's it? No client list? Epstein killed himself? No further investigations? Case closed?
Hey, we're going to do an investigation. Now, we can't tell the investigation because it's under investigation, so we can't actually talk about the investigation of the people that are being investigated, but they're under investigation.
We don't rise and fall with Trump. We need him. It's a historic thing that's happening. But that said, I'm not breaking my integrity or my morals or what I stand for nobody.
He's the most famous pedophile in modern day history, and people are absolutely not going to accept just a memo that was written that says there is no client list.
It's not about just a pedophile ring and all that. This is about who governs us, right? For this to go away, you're going to lose 10% of the MAGA movement. If we lose 10% of the MAGA movement right now, we're going to lose 40 seats in 26.
So we're stupid.
Yeah.
We're the idiots, guys. Just to let you know, we're wasting time.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
That is like.
So, Megan, you're here on a slow news day.
Nothing's going on. Has anyone been on X in the past hour?
They're happy. That's why you know they haven't
That's
been
right.
on social media.
We'll update you.
Why don't you update them, Megan?
Well, this is the first big scandal, I'd say, of the Trump administration that's on Team Rational. It's not a fake media scandal like the left tries to create for President Trump every other day. It's one of the right's own making, and it's not going well. And it has to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. Let me just ask you, make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
Raise your hand if it matters a lot to you. Raise your hand. So every hand of 7,000 people.
Everybody cares.
A lot. I said a lot. Every hand.
When we say the MAGAs are hungry, yes, they are hungry and they are turning on this administration. That is why we say the politicians sometimes they overpromise and less delivered. If y'all listen to the clips very well, some of the MAGA base they voted for President Donald Trump because he promised, Pambone promised, all his, the administration, they promised. When I'm saying all the administration, I'm talking of the FBI and the DOJ and the president himself. They promised to release Epstein file. So that's why the MAGAs are speaking out like, Mr. President, we voted for you because we believe when you say something, you mean it. But on this issue, they are not giving up. They are still speaking loud on it. Y'all heard that if this administration loses 20% of the MAGA supporters, the rate of them losing 2026 midterm election is very high. And that is not going to sit well with the GOP. You know what I mean? When we are talking of the politicians, they just say everything that we, the voters, want to hear while they are campaigning. Now it is time for them to deliver. They are not delivering. And I do not think the MAGAs are ready to let go of this one thing. I do not think MAGAs are ready to let go. Some say President Donald Trump is not listening to the news, that maybe he's not aware of what's going on amongst his MAGA base. But we saw the clips in the White House that he sounded like angry and pissed, like, why y'all still talking about the Epstein files? Why y'all still talking about this guy? That's a good question. They are still talking about it because Mr. President and DOJ and FBI promised to release something and they ain't getting it yet. And MAGAs, they are not keeping quiet. What do you guys think? How do you comment down there? It is free. Like, just respect yourself. Do y'all think Pamboni is going to be fired or she's going to resign? Because the MAGAs do not want Bongino, he want to resign, but the MAGAs do not want him to go. They actually want Pamboni to go. Are we going to see Pamboni resign or being fired? For this topic to be like laid to rest. I'm going to see you on the next video.